He got your nigga too. And he got Ramsey. Oh, we can't throw this bitch today, fellas. Oh, God. This in the Lee or Mark League with Jeff and them. I don't know if you in this league. That safety you trying to trade me, Simmons. Justin Simmons. You give me him and Mac and Smith for McCaffrey and Smith. Can't you release him? Can't you release him? Right, that's gonna be in the playoffs, and I ain't gonna be able to get him then. See what I'm saying?
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to
bro, he got 10 weeks to say on here.
Was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks,
bro, yes.
techniques, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match.
Yes, bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I ain't trying to cheat you, bro. I'm trying to say, like, give me something I can work with, bro. I can't work with that, bro. I need some niggas gonna get my niggas together, bro. Like I did in this league right here. We dumped it up. League, you got the Broncos. You win this league, matter of fact.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I got you. That's what I'm saying. Bless me, I'm gonna bless you.
I ain't got nobody. That's all. That's all the games I win is all the cameras on.
In defense, nigga, you got some niggas on weapons. Don't do that. Man, stop it.
Opening carry of the game for Cordell Patterson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Not a whole lot there. The
everybody want to run man to man.
For that run pass option.
You get the sense the next time
everybody running this damn man to man,
he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Yeah. Man, you know I know bastard.
He'll have a first down.
Let's go, Tugger. That's why I need Patty, man. Give me Patty, dog.
That one a gain of 20.
Niggas better stop playing with me. Huh?
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck
Tugger
out of
Lewis.
bounds.
And knowing him,
Yeah, freaky out here. You just got freaky on dog. He didn't even expect that.
Second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, "Get out of bounds, man. Don't do that."
Probably.
On first down, it's Patterson. And across the midfield stripe into
You better bring it
on.
on.
William Golston in on the stop.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here.
What time?
You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On second down, it's Patterson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
2
yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, Will. Here, take my Tahoe up there to the oil shop to get an oil change. Huh? Man, you know
the
my
gun on third down. Here's Tua. And that is
my bad.
incomplete.
Damn, Bam, you just threw me off, dog. That nigga wide open.
Contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much.
Damn, man.
That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Where the fuck I just put my credit card at? Right, he gonna put y'all game of the week.
That's why I said.
And on their first
Man,
drive,
that
the
nigga so
offense
weak, bro.
staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
And they got him in at fucking running back instead of my other nigga.
For it. Here's Tua.
He wide open. What is he doing?
He's got his man, T.J.
Let's
Hockenson.
go. First down. Nigga, stop playing with us.
15-yard line.
Checking my pops.
Fourth down conversion
This is
plays
play.
usually
It better be.
1, 2,
I'm about to
3
push over
yards,
here.
maybe
Fuck
10.
out.
Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. Able to surge
open the water.
about 5 yards down to the 10.
You said what, Val?
He was taken.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off
Who?
a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and.
You said what happened?
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Yeah, you remember my quarterback from when we played with the Ravens, Buff. Yeah.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
Right.
Solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down. The impressive
You got the UConn keys?
Space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this.
Yeah, tell them I need that same one I got in there, the purple fucking
As this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, they're dominating the line of scrimmage.
the purple oil. Yeah.
Working out of the gun. And that is caught.
The purple's good oil. I don't need that no bullshit, none of that. I need the shit I've been getting.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And Chiefs take a line down and score on the opening drive.
Go, man. Niggas gonna start playing with me.
Point after try forthcoming. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Sam Sloman set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, just like last play. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run it with Johnson. Room to run again. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive. I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line. Now Minshew. This one into the hands of Burton.
Minshew's
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Eagles nothing.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. Now Johnson. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
20-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take
What is
it
Adams
into the
doing?
end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Duke Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the
You gotta
Eagles
be
are now
kidding
just an
me,
extra
bro.
point away from grabbing the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive
fuck
run.
are
And
we
one thing
doing
I've
on
learned in our
defense?
time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Bullock good on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he stopped immediately there.
On the option.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain.
I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
They run with Patterson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 30.
They'll run on first down. Patterson, and a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Jalen decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the 43-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on second and 4. Patterson on the carry. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, it's Patterson, and he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
A quick throw out to Lockett. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Complete to Tyler.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On first down, Patterson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
For the running back.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. Here's Patterson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
3-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And down inside the 15 he goes. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Curtis Samuel as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround.
Eagles 7.
I don't understand the part when I'm
So
blocking,
not much
dog.
time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Baffles me, the shit talk.
Taken from about the 12. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
It's 2nd down.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looking to throw it. Minshew. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Tyler Boyd. Incomplete. He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Minshew sets to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Sam Sloman set to kick off.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Adam Gotsis, the Aussie, with a sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Adam Gotsis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And taken right at the 35. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 45-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
The ball carrier.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him to just a couple and force a 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Johnson on poke free. Football's out. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taron Johnson.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs take advantage of the turnover and put up 6. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. From the gun, it's Tua. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word and I just kept using it.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Minshew. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
On play action, here's Tua. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
I remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The Eagles on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Again, Minshew looking to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. J.D. McKissick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
That was crazy. That nigga mossed my nigga then took off. My nigga just went for the ball and did some silly ass shit.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2. It'll be Minshew again. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Set to kick off.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Randy, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Now they go screen. It's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to.
And this is intercepted. And that should do Jonathan Jones. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Bro, what up?
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
What up, buddy? Finishing this little Madden game. I'm in this league.
After the turnover, it's 2.
We're here losing, dude. So I thought you better than me.
Oh, you dropped it. I just threw a dot, nigga, on some road shit. Oh, what a god I did.
If he's too late, it's
yeah, niggas come off the street. Hey, bitch, we got buck, bitch. You better catch this bitch. Playing, you like Drake.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
Oh, what'd he do?
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point.
Was he in bounds? Oh, wow. We jumped for that.
Bunting. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback.
You're supposed to throw it to X.
I was
on the tape. He's
on
like,
the drag.
I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it. And his
So he was a touchdown. That was a touchdown drag. There wasn't nobody near that nigga.
Remember, 2nd year, as you noted,
He was a notorious shit.
so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh,
they trying to do the bag glitch. They trying to do the bag glitch, dog. You see it.
Torres want to beat me so bad, man. That nigga trying to sell CMARS. That nigga trying to fuck with my bitch.
What?
Yeah. He wifed her. Caught him. They was on the whole whole relationship statuses on Facebook and shit.
Which one? The one he just was with?
Mm-hmm.
The little bitch?
Tyra Lynn, that's my old bitch from nigga 1860, bro. That's my old bitch. That's the bitch Reggie went to school with. Me and Reg both smashed her. But when Reg found out I was smashing, he was like, what the fuck?
Right.
That's the same bitch Torres was just with.
Then he just made the post about on Facebook that she was talking about fucking Wow. That's
That nigga want my life, man. That nigga told my girl, like, yo, tell Buff I'm gonna marry you type shit. Like, bitch, like, this nigga trying to get beat up, bro. Like, I'm doing no stupid shit like that, bro. It's bad enough you with my favorite bitch in the whole world, but guess where I'm going tonight? Her shit. Yeah, I come back around, this shit is over. Fuck what you talking about, my nigga.
look at this.
He's got his man.
They need to catch that bitch.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Oh,
a big pickup there for the Eagles.
That's a fumble.
18
It shows fuck with us.
No, they on some good shit. Look at the game. He just did some shit. He didn't let me pick my play, dog. Oh, Buff, you done brought the shit in.
Here's
This bitch was doing just fine. You showed up. Oh, yeah.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Screen play, Johnson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, Minshew to throw.
He was smart. He was going there. He ain't got no.
Oh my God,
He's got it.
bro! How the hell did this little nigga just catch that bitch and then they just let my nigga dog down? So
Use the second of their timeouts.
I was sitting though.
Shit, Buck was throwing that bitch to square off bail. That nigga was so over.
Oh no. Who on Gilmore?
I don't give a fuck who it was on. That nigga could get it.
Go at him all you want. That's all I want to do. See, I'm
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right.
Yeah,
now
it's
a
Gilmore.
desperation throw deep downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Got him, Jabril Adams at safety, Buda Baker at the other corner, Byron Jones at the other corner. Bitch, been out catch the ball. I'm pissed.
Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
Let's go, fam. That's what we need. I'm like, take this nigga deep.
That nigga been balling too.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out.
Hey, what about you have, bro?
They'll say it's incomplete. Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11.
See, my quarterback, he ain't got to reveal me. You don't get no passing yards out here. You dink and dunk. Like you told me to dunk it over the one. I just was trying to throw it deep to get my receiver a touchdown. We run this bitch. Our defense too good. Son, turn around. Hand that bitch off, son. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, it's gonna be a payday ass. I see Tom Brady versus goddamn the boy Mahomes in the bowl.
Mahomes. The way they shaping it up is to be that way because of how they putting their teams. But dog, the NFL is so.
Bro, them are the two teams. I'm telling you, everybody else.
I'm telling you, dog, the Seahawks are scary, the Packers scary in the NFC. For dog. Man.
All them teams scary, but
learn they
I know how the NFL works.
And then Pittsburgh over there in the AFC, the Ravens.
Look, that's gonna make Brady. No, that's what the storybook. That's the storybook. The storybook ending is Tom Brady versus Patty Mahomes in the Super Bowl. That's the storybook ending. That's what they want to see.
But why they want to do it? So that's why they moved him out of the side though, because he wasn't gonna go to the Super Bowl no more when Patty was there. So now he's gonna move to the NFC where he can have a chance to go. He still gotta go through Breeze, all them cocksuckers. Hey, around them.
No worries.
Right. He said, I don't want no parts of Mahomes or that goddamn Lamar Jackson. Goddamn it.
He did right. He made the smartest decision ever made in fucking football history. Cause look at them damn Belichick boys.
But if Cam wasn't hurt, they would be putting pressure on it.
What's this right here?
Okay.
That Breaking Bad bag. I'm gonna get this nigga this bitch in the car with him. How these stupid assholes just spit all my money.
They gonna do that if you let them.
Let him. Man, this bitch. I should have just went home. I was on my way home, coming from a job. But I called my bitch in the D. I'm like, I'm around to see what's up. She's like, come over here. I've been over there for 4 days. I ain't even made it back home.
Damn.
And all the weed I was smoking was some shit I bought from Colorado. From Denver. Nah, I done ran out of weed.
That's where you been at, in Denver?
No, I've been in New York. But I be working on the road. I drive trucks and shit. Yeah.
Doing what? Like you delivering?
Yeah. That's why every time you see me, I'm in a different state on Facebook. Been driving on trucks.
I thought y'all was just moving around.
No, I mean I do. I be moving with it, but my job is driving the fucking trucks. That shit is.
That's where the money at.
Yeah, that shit is exhausting.
My nigga doing that right now. You on the road right now as me and you speak. That's why I was on the phone when you called.
That shit is exhausting, please.
Yo, that's where the money at, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
You ain't got nothing else to do.
I can't say nothing else, but I love this
Run
shit.
this paper up, man. You still ain't got no kids, do you?
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't got no time for that shit.
Look, he said, I wish I was like, yo, man.
Hell no.
They both fire. I like that one better. This is it? Yeah. Yeah. You can open them up. You gotta open the top. Yeah, so you can get one of them or Breaking Bad is more like a cookie. That's the best you gotta be, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I always know what my dick wet. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't got no use for y'all. You don't bring no money to the test. You ain't help build my credit shit. I really need like, I ain't down with this money. So if I do, it's gonna be on my time. Feel me? I'm just saying.
Without your money, I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we before it was blocked. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like they on the clock. Oh, you're irresponsible without your money, I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we before it was blocked. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block.